Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017 to be enforced from Monday. Fuel stations warned against deliberately closing early on Wednesday. Good afternoon, you're watching News on 2. I'm ANNETTE CHRISTIE. As Sarawak state authorities intensify efforts to contain the rabies outbreak in the Sirian district, reports the state had been hit by another deadly virus is worrying Sarawakians. The Health Ministry has confirmed that a 7-year-old pupil from Taman Sentoria, Kota Semarahan, tested positive for Japanese encephalitis JE in May. According to Health Minister Datuk Sri Dr. S. Subramaniam, the boy was admitted to the Sarawak General Hospital on May 25th with fever and headache. JE was confirmed after cerebrospinal fluid and blood tests on the boy returned positive. The patient was given treatment and allowed to go home on June 5th.
We have put in the measures triggered off the public health response to control it, and we will keep on reporting as to what an extent whether any new cases or it has been isolated to that one particular case.
The Sarawak Health Department had implemented control and preventative measures, including fogging and larviciding in the area where the case occurred. It also issued letters to schools and residents in the area informing them to vaccinate children aged 15 and below. According to the ministry, the JE virus is spread by mosquitoes from pigs to humans, but not from human to human. JE can be prevented through vaccination. The Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017 will be enforced beginning July 10th. Announcing this via her Facebook post, Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Sri Azalina Othman Syed, confirmed having signed the document on the date for the law to take effect. Now, the Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017 aims to protect children aged 18 and below from sexual crimes, which is in line with the Child Act 2001. Under the Act, offenders could face an imprisonment for up to 20 years and is also liable to whipping. Those found making, possessing and distributing child pornography could be jailed up to 30 years and 6 strokes of the cane. Meanwhile, those found with withholding information on sexual crimes against children can be fined up to 5,000 ringgit. The Prime Minister's Department has announced the appointment of Chief Justice Tan Sri Madraus Sharif as an additional judge in the Federal Court for the period of 3 years commencing August 4th. Meanwhile, President of the Court of Appeal, Tan Sri Zulkifli Ahmad Makinuddin, who has also been appointed as an additional judge, will hold the post for 2 years beginning September 28. The appointment of Tan Sri Madraus Sharif and Tan Sri Zulkifli Ahmad Makinuddin is pursuant to Article 122B, subsection 1 of the Federal Constitution, with the consent of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong on the advice of the Prime Minister and after consultation with the Conference of Rulers convened on May 24th and 25th this year. Their appointment as additional judges in the Federal Court after each of them reached the age of 66 years and 6 months is on the respectful suggestion and advice of the Chief Justice at the material time, Tun Arifin Zakaria, to the Yang di-Pertuan Agong on March 30th, 2017. The Domestic Trade, Cooperatives and Consumerism Ministry, KPDNKK, will take action against petrol station operators closed their outlets early on Wednesday night to make a quick profit following the announcement of an increase in the retail price of petrol and diesel. Its Minister, Datuk Sri Hamzah Zainuddin, says the ministry had received complaints that several stations had closed as early as 9 p.m. on the eve of the fuel price hike announcement. The ministry has launched an investigation on the matter. The ministry has also had a meeting with the Petrol Dealers Association in Malaysia and will meet with several oil companies next week.
Dan kita akan ambil tindakan kalau terbukti bahawa mereka melakukan pada saya hoarding atau menyuruh produk dan tidak menjualkannya. I think they will take action if they really do that. Ini adalah merupakan satu kesalahan.
The move was said to be linked to the announcement of an increase in RON95 and RON97 petrol prices by 4 sen, while diesel higher by 7 sen, effective 12:01 a.m. Thursday. Datuk Sri Hamzah said those found guilty would face action under the Control of Supplies Act 1961. Malaysia wants to cooperate with Singapore on cyber security. According to Communications and Multimedia Minister, Datuk Sri Dr. Saleh Said Kerouac expressed a desire to his Singapore counterpart, Dr. Yaakob Ibrahim, during a briefing on cyber security cooperation between the two countries held in Singapore yesterday. Datuk Sri Dr. Saleh lauded Singapore for its comprehensive plan in which all agencies are coordinated to give priority to cybersecurity. He added that for Malaysia, the National Security Council, MKN, would be responsible for monitoring and taking appropriate action regarding cybersecurity, as it is now regarded as a national security. In light of that, the Minister calls on all the relevant parties to give full cooperation to MKN. Datuk Sri Dr. Saleh said he also hoped that the cybersecurity bill would be tabled in Parliament very soon. Malaysia Cup defending champions Kedah continued their winning ways in the tournament's qualifiers after thrashing UiTM FC 5-0 in the Group C action at the UiTM Stadium in Shah Alam. The second consecutive score saw the Red Eagles top the group with 6 points. Seven-time champions Perak also continued their strong momentum after a resounding 3-0 win over Kuala Lumpur at Selayang Stadium. After two, surprisingly, Premier League outfit KL were the ones that created the best chances in the first half, but Ibrahim Saihul was wasteful with a volley opportunity in the 16th minute. Hafizul Hakim was put to the test in the 34th minute and did well to come off his line quickly to block Ashri Chuchu's shot. A different Perak side came out of the half-time break and suddenly the Super League side had all the ascendancy for the first time in the match. Mehmed Durakovic also made the switch at half-time, bringing on Shahrul Saad for Amirul Azhan, and a second change quickly followed with Zakwan Adha coming on for Hafiz Kamal. In the 58th minute, Leandro Dos Santos earned a free kick on the right-hand side. Nazri Nawi's set-piece delivery was perfect for Gilmar to flick it past Ahmad Solihin in KL's goal for Perak to take the lead 1-0. Perak's second goal was recorded in the 72nd minute. It got worse for KL 10 minutes later as Perak won the match 3-0. That last item concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. Now, top story: Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017 to be enforced from Monday, July 10th. News on 2 will be back with more updates at our news slot at 7 p.m. this evening. Stay tuned to TV2. I'm Annette Christie. Have a pleasant day ahead.